So the fire's started, starting to get some hot coals there. Give that another 15 minutes. Whilst it's doing that, we'll start the preparation. So I've got a nice bit of roast beef. I've just dried that up a bit. Just pat dry off a towel, bit of paper towel. Bit of olive oil, a little bit in the bottom of the bowl so we can mix up with it. Just going to season this up a bit. Salt and pepper. Don't be shy with it. Whatever you've got in your pantry. Some thyme. Some basil. Again, don't know about measurements, just whatever you're happy with. That's a good coating. Just step one, season. Step two, I'm going to put the hot plate over the fire. Get the hot plate really warm, really hot. And then I'm going to put the meat on there and sear the meat. So we try to keep the juices and the flavours in the meat. Whilst that's happening, we'll start moving some of the hot coals over near the fire, the rock fire pit. Get the Dutch oven hot, bit of oil in there, and then I'll do garlic, onion, and then the meat can go in. Let the meat cook in that, get those flavours, and then we'll start adding some more stuff. Just cover that up a little bit. Forgot one of the most important parts. It's Jim Beam time. So I've prepared the meat. As I said, just going to get that fire really hot, then I'll put the hot plate on and we'll sear the meat to try to keep the flavours and the juices in the meat. Once that's done, we'll pull the meat off, put it back in off to the side, and then we'll get some of the hot coals into the fire pit and get the Dutch oven hot and get some garlic in there, some onion, probably a bit of chilli in there a little bit later, not too early. Some olive oil, let that soften up a little bit. And once the onion and the garlic's soft, not burnt, we don't want it cooked as in brown and starting to, like it's on the barbecue. Once it goes a bit white and just softens up, add the meat to it, put the some hot coals on the lid of the meat, and then just let it take its process. 45 minutes, I'm guessing, with the size of this meat. It's only 500 grams, this roast. Start adding the other little pieces, the some diced tomato, some red wine. We'll probably go early with the red wine. And then some tomato paste of some description. And then just going to prepare, probably for this size, but I think half an onion's probably enough. And probably go half a garlic. It's not a big garlic, so. Don't know what happened with my knife. As I said, I need a decent set of knives. If you can recommend some, let me know. But my knife, the point's got a bend in it now, so. Probably as much garlic there as what there is onion. Right, so as I said, That's nice and hot. You don't want to cook it all the way through. You just want to sear the outside and seal it. And that should be fine. So what you want now, it's just for your oven to get warm. I'm going to put some oil in there, do the onion, garlic, and then we'll let that cook up a bit. Get the roast in there, add the flavours to it, and then keep the fire going. We'll bring hot coals over onto the lid. Now this won't be roasting hot in there, be just warm. So we'll just let them sear themselves up. You just want them slightly cooked. Probably add some coals on there shortly to get a bit more heat in the oven, so that when the meat goes in, we can start cooking straight up. As I said, it's not a huge bit of meat. It's only 500 grams. I'm up here by myself, so I'm not cooking for anybody else. Then once it's started, as I said, we'll add the chilli. I'll probably add a little bit of red wine in there early to get that flavour to kick in. And then just see how it goes there, whether I add the tomatoes or not. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear. Rightio. So I decided I was just going to put a few coals on top just to try to get it a bit warmer quicker. And I'm going to put the chilies in, seeds and all. And since we're doing things, a little bit of red in there as well. A bit more. Just level that out a bit. Right. So I think give that 10 minutes and then I'll put the meat in. We'll get some more hot coals on top and then we just go from there. Let's see how this is going. Don't need to worry about cleaning it because there's not that much ash or hot stuff on top yet. Just mix this meat up with a little bit more wine in there. Probably a little bit low on the other side now. That's pretty good. Time to get some hot coals on there. Okay, I reckon I'll give that about 45 minutes. 40 minutes, 45 minutes roughly there. So in about half hour I'll take the lid off, see what it's like, probably turn it, and then if I need anything else in there such as the tomatoes or anything like that, I might not need that yet. Righto, so just while the meat's cooking, probably got another 15 minutes before I turn it. Just going to quickly get the other stuff organised. Straight into the garbage bag. Like always, leave it better than you found it. Wrap it up in a parcel with the spuds. Just a few, just pierce it a little bit. Again, salt and pepper. Now the spuds will go on before the carrots because they're quite a bit bigger. Some chili flakes. Be generous. A couple of weeks ago, Richard actually said, "You don't drink much when you actually cook." I can confirm that. Just don't get a chance to sit down and sort of have a drink. You always got something on the go, trying to make sure it's all going like you want it to go. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's like every cook I do. Basically just throw it together. Rightio, it's that time. Let's clean the top. Last thing we want is ash on our food. So just going to turn the meat now. There's some serious flavour going on in here, guys. So there's some serious flavour going on in here. Seriously, don't think I'm going to add anything else into it. There's enough going on. Should be enough flavour in that. I think if I add more to it, I'm just going to spoil it. So I'm going to get the potatoes on now. Put the potatoes on and get some more hot coals around that and give them probably 10 or 15 minutes before I add the pumpkin, and then a couple of minutes later I'll add the carrots. Right now. I think the meat's done. I'm going to put the veggies on the side. They still need to cook up a bit. That is done. What I'll do is I'll just put the veggies in the oven, throw the lid back on, we'll throw some more coals on that. So I'll put that on the table, I'll cover it in alfoil, let it rest for 15. And by that time the veggies should be close. Also got a little bag of frozen vegetables from the supermarket. So just been down the river, got some water, going to get that up to the boil. Put the bag of vegetables in there, let them cook. So I've roast pumpkin, potato, carrot, and I think it's beans, corn. See how this goes. Carve it this way. Carve it this way. Again, if I had a sharp knife, probably just slice straight through this with these, even though it is going through. Some roast on the side of that. This looks awesome. Going to carve up some bread in a second as well. Oops. Roast beef, pumpkin, potato, carrot, broccoli and beans. Righto, here we go. Yeah, so give that a go. Hope you liked it. It's taken probably 2.5 hours. That meat's turned out awesome. If you've got some recipes you want me to try, send a message through to me. I'll give it a go. I'm not saying it will work out, but I'll give it a go. I really appreciate that you take the time to watch, leave comments, and those that have subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm happy for you guys to share my channel if you want to. Yeah, hopefully it grows and I continue doing this for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to eat.